Hi everyone, it's Tiffany. I am back in Disney Dreamlight Valley with our Oasis Retreat Star Path mini-series. So here's a little problem. We have 16 days left. I have been slacking. I really need to get this Star Path done. So we're going to rapid fire this and maybe do better on the next one, which is already out at the time of me releasing this. So go watch that series after this one. But yeah, I think this will be the second to the last part and then there'll be one more episode. But here I'm just redeeming some of the tasks that I've already completed. Harvest a bright yellow fruit, so that's bananas. Mine precious gems with royal tool. And we're going to go through these pretty quickly, rapid fire, and we'll redeem some things kind of towards the end, some prizes. Find memories, cook any 4-star meal, and then we got catch fish somewhere peaceful, so that's the peaceful meadow. But let's just keep going through these and see what we can get done in this episode. Fingers crossed we can get this finished. 6 out of 6 serve hungry customers. That can happen in either restaurant. 20 leaf points. And get rid of the forgetting. 30 of those, 30 of the night thorns, got out of here for 10 points. We finished the Dreamlight duties. 15 out of 15. We're almost done with this one over here, but we got 10 points on that. We have give Mickey his favorite gifts. 4 gifts, so that took 2 days, 20 points. Talk with the tiny racer, Vanellope, 2 days. That took a chat once per day, 15 points. And then mine for aquamarine, we needed to find 10 of those. I used the pickaxe potion, so it wasn't as it was pretty quick, basically. That's 20 points. 15 out of 15 royal to-do list items. I finally got that one. We only had one left, so we got 10 points for that. And then the 10 out of 10, cook a fairly fancy dinner. This is a 4-star entree. I was accidentally creating appetizers when I realized. Anyway, 10 points for that. Oh no, back to boutique challenges, no. And then we have the 6 out of 6 feed hungry villagers in any restaurant. I did half in Tiana's, half in Remy's. 20 points for us there. We have 5 out of 5 cast around for seafood. So that was, I ended up catching a bunch of shrimp at the beach because I needed to catch fish in the dazzling beach. But any of the seafood will work. That's 10 points. And then we gifted Tiana her favorite gifts, 4 of those. That took 2 days, 20 points. 10 out of 10, catch fish somewhere dazzling. That was, of course, the dazzling beach for 20 points. Complete boutique challenges, the worst one here. Did that. You can only do it once per day, so that's 15 points. And then we have 2 out of 2, talk to the Valley's top vegetable merchant. That is, in fact, Goofy, and that's 15 points. That took 2 days to complete. So I accidentally clicked one. I think it was, or like I redeemed one. It was like the Mine 2 minerals. That one was easy. It was either 2 shiny minerals or just 2 minerals. And of course, that's self-explanatory, any color. Next, we have 40 out of 40 colorful sweet peppers. That's just bell peppers. Harvested 40 of those, 10 points. Polish off some royal work. Those were Dreamlight duties and all the duties, all the mist duties and the storybook duties, whatever. 15 out of 15, 10 points. I'm actually currently working on hanging out with Merlin right now, so I'm kind of halfway through. Then we have give Daisy's best friend her favorite gifts. That is a Minnie Mouse, and that's 4 gifts. 2 days in a row because I can only get 3 gifts per day, 20 points. And then we have 10 out of 10 fairly fancy appetizers. That is a 4-star appetizer. Must be an appetizer. 10 of those for 10 points. Hang out with a very busy wizard. That was Merlin. We hung out with him for 30 minutes for 10 points. Then we've got catch fish somewhere valorious, and that was the Forest of Valor. We had to catch 10 fish for 20 points. We have rustle up some grub for some customers. That's 6 people or characters we had to serve in the restaurants, either restaurant, for 20 points. And then we have talk with a ranger from Star Command. That was Buzz Lightyear. We had to talk to him 2 times. You can only talk to him once per day. So that took 2 days for 15 points. We had to banish the forgetting, so that was 30 night thorns that we needed to remove, 10 points, and open up fresh memories. We needed to open up 5 memories for 10 points. We have completed royal work, 15 tasks to be exact, for 10 points, and we were able to cook a fairly fancy dessert. So that is any of the 4-star desserts. 10 of them needed to be cooked for 10 points. We mined 10 out of 10 topaz. As a tip, always use the pickaxe potion. You'll get it done way quicker. That's 20 points. And then we have catch fish somewhere trustworthy, which is the Glade of Trust. We had to catch 10 fish there, and just the fish count, not the seafood or the sea critters. Just like the shrimp, or not the shrimp, the lobster and the squid won't count. But anyway, you got to catch 10 of those for 20 points. We waited tables at both restaurants, Tiana's Place as well as Remy's. 6 people were served 6 characters for 20 points. We gave 4 out of 4 gifts to the woman from the Willow, which is Mother Gothel, and we got 20 points. We completed 2 boutique challenges that took minimum 2 days, so you can only do that once per day, 15 points. And then we talked to the King of Pride Rock, that is Simba, and that took 2 days as well for 15 points. Just finished mining for emeralds, 10 of those for 20 points. And again, as a tip, I say this all the time, make sure you have those miracle varnishes on your pickaxe. I only did this in like 3 mining spots. And then craft some miracle varnish for your shovel. We had to craft 2 of those. That was super easy, 10 points. We completed 15 out of 15 Dreamlight duties. This also counts for missed duties and whatnot for 10 points. And then we cooked a perfect entree. So that is an entree that is 5 stars. So any entree that is 5 stars, we needed to cook 10 of those for 10 points. I finally went ahead and entered the Dream Snaps contest. So I just entered once and it counted for all 3 of these. So I got 15 points for each one, which is nice to be able to do all at once. So we harvested the red fruit with a pit, which was cherries, 40 of those for 10 points. Give a green comedian his favorite gifts. That was Mike Wazowski. It only took 2 days because you can give 3 favorite gifts per day, 20 points. And we had 30 out of 30 get rid of the night thorns for 10 points. We worked at the restaurants. We served 6 characters for 20 points. We talked to the CEO of Monsters Inc., which is Sully, 2 times. That took 2 days for 15 points. We got craft some miracle pickaxe polish, 2 of those for 10 points. We cooked 10 out of 10 perfect appetizers. Make sure they are appetizers and they have to be 5 stars, and that is 10 points. Catch fish somewhere that's always sunlit. That's the Sunlit Plateau. 10 out of 10 for 20 points. And fulfill some royal tasks. We needed to do 15 of those for 10 points. We caught fish somewhere frosty. Of course, that's the Frosted Heights. We caught 10 fish. The seafood didn't count for me, so of course, you must catch the fish. That's 20 points. And then we served 6 hungry villagers in the restaurants. I used both restaurants and we got 20 points. We had to harvest 40 cherries. That one was simple. 10 points there. And then we had to mine 3 diamonds. This was just regular diamonds. I don't know if shinies would count. I would assume so. I just got the first 3 diamonds and none of them were shiny, but that's 20 points. We went and mined for shiny green gems. That's any of the green gems as long as they're shiny. 3 of those for 20 points. Give a furry blue alien his favorite gift. That is Stitch. That was 4 of his favorite gifts, 20 points. 2 out of 2 boutique challenges, 15 points. Chat with a curious snowman. That was, of course, Olaf for 15 points. Craft a swimming pool 2 times. That was actually a lot because I'm like officially out of daisies and I'm officially out of softwood. It's ridiculous, but we got 2 of those crafted for 10 points. We completed 15 of our Dreamlight duties for 10 points, and we cooked a perfect dessert for 10 points as well. We cooked 10 of those, so that's going to be a 5-star dessert. I accidentally selected the fish sub. I redeemed the fish somewhere forgotten one. So that was the Forgotten Lands. We needed to get 10. I don't remember how many points that was. But anyway, next up we have 10 out of 10 collect memories for 20 points. These are always a difficult one because memories don't come around too often. I'm now working on several multi-day ones, but the one I can currently work on in just today, I finished feed hungry customers in any restaurant. 6 out of 6 for 20 points. Let's see. Okay, and then we have another one we can work on because these ones are going to take multi-days. Like this one with the 27. Oh, that's going to be a lot. We mined for purple or orange gems. That was amethyst and citrine. Those are the ones that I was mining for. We got 20 of those for 25 points. We collected 5k Dreamlight. You could do this by doing your Dreamlight duties, which kind of takes a lot longer, or you can craft them using some of your extra dream shards. You can craft a bunch. That's what I did. So I got 5k for 20 points. We made something clear from sand. Of course, that is glass, and you use that. You craft that on the crafting table. We made 25 glass, and that is 15 points. We gave a princess from Agrabah her favorite gifts. Of course, that was Jasmine. 4 out of 4 gifts for 20 points. And speaking of Jasmine, with Aladdin, he is the diamond in the rough that we needed to talk to. So we needed to do that 2 times. It took 2 days for 15 points. So we had to serve 15 customers at Remy's restaurant. I didn't read that fully at first, and I did serve in both restaurants. I was so confused as to why I wasn't counting, but it is for Remy's restaurant only, and that gives us 20 points. Then we had a nice and easy one, whip up a lobster roll. We had to do this 10 times for 20 points. Then we had to gather memories, which is definitely one of the more difficult ones in the star paths. We had to gather 10 of those for 20 points. We have finally given out 27 favorite gifts to villagers wearing glasses. And that ended up being Mirabelle, Merlin, and Scrooge McDuck. So originally I was giving them to Mirabelle and Merlin. I forgot completely about Scrooge McDuck. But I think you can get this, what is it, done in 3 days? It was a lot. But anyway, 20 points because you can only give 3 to each villager per day. But anyway, 20 points for that. Thank goodness. Well, since we are stuck here, we can't really do anything else. I mean, we can work on these. We can get creative with the boutique challenges and give gifts. But it's not going to actually complete today. We're really getting down to it with 3 days. But we have 1,265 points, and I don't know where that's going to get us in the rewards. Obviously, it won't get us to the bonus rewards, but let's see if we can at least collect as many rewards as we can. I might not redeem all 1,000 points today. I just want to, get some of these. Maybe, yeah, let's just go through the list as usual, I guess, because if it comes down to it, maybe I won't get like the moonstones, but we'll see. So we've got the potted palm for 50. That's gorgeous. I love it. We've got the blue silk ruffle skirt. Ooh, ignore the outfit, but this is so cute. I can't wait to wear it with that top that we got, last time? Yeah, like this one right here. It's so cute. All right, so that's 30. And we already got the moonstones. I'm going to go ahead and equip this. We got the moonstones already. We have a royal vanity bench, and that's 10 points. We've got a motif. I'm not like as excited for motifs, but like I guess if you're into like the creating things, which is awesome. It's an awesome feature. I just don't really do that all that much. We've got brown sliders. I want to wear these, but I also want to wear the other ones, these ones here, the blue silk ruffle heels to go with the outfit, and those are 30 points. So we cleared a page, and we are, is it going to load? That's the question. But right now we're at 1,155 points. But it still needs, it took that away. Let's equip those. We're at 1,125. Let's get a couple more things here. I'm hoping for, let's complete the outfit and let's get this wooden bead necklace. I don't know if that necessarily completes the outfit. I think it's the same color scheme. And then the motif for 10. Or I could just go through it and not get the motifs, actually. That might be smarter in case I need to save my points for something. Oh, well, I already collected it. Let's get this large canvas tent. I'm very excited about this. I don't know if it's going to have like a photo feature or if it's just going to be like the gazebo. You can put some stuff, can put some stuff in it. I'm not sure. This is gorgeous. The genie bag, the wicker bag with genie charm for 40. I love this. Look at that. Oh, stunning. And I feel like I just need to go ahead and get all of these. Maybe I will leave the moonstones or the motifs. I'm going to leave... The motifs are only 10. I don't know. But regardless, let's get these items. 10 points for the Royal Vanity Stool. This is, well, stool number 2. I don't know if you guys can hear my dogs, but I apologize. They're really barking like crazy. We've got the Blue Wicker Companion Home. This is so cute. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed. I love it. I love the fruits in there and the pillows. All right, let's stop it at that because we're just under 1,000. But we're on page 3, so we're halfway through the pages here, right? So we just have these ones to go, but I feel like these ones are going to be expensive. Where are they? Like the Aladdin and the Jasmine outfit ones will be. But we haven't seen any hundreds yet, so... Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Anyway, let's go maybe change our outfit. That might be something to do. Let me get rid of the coat. And we would want the top. There it is. I'll keep this skirt. We can get rid of the pants. Let's get rid of the pants. There we go. Look how cute. Oh my gosh, I love. Maybe I get rid of the hat. Oh gosh, now my cats are meowing like crazy. Sorry, guys. Oh my gosh, that's actually so cute. I like this outfit. This was from the premium shop, so anyway, let's get rid of that. And let's go into furniture. Now, we did have those sandals that I'm not going to wear. We saw them in the preview. And we had the handbag. The handbag, I don't really want to tote around. Let's go for furniture. So we've got, let's see. We've got the companion home. We've got the stool. I'm just going to lay everything out and then we'll kind of take a look at it. We've got this bench. We got the palm. I'm excited for that. And I think that's it. So let's go take a look at those items. So we've got... the palm, beautiful. We've got the companion home, so you can of course put companions in here. Oh my gosh. Actually, this is so good because this is where I have Aladdin and Jasmine's house for right now, but I could keep this here and have carpet there. Oh my gosh. We've got the stool, so of course you can sit on it. Oh my gosh, I'm on my phone. Wait, is that a new thing? Like, that's cute. And then let's sit on this one. Will I also be on my phone on this one? Because... oh, that's interesting. I'm not this time. I don't know if that's completely random or what. But then we have this gazebo. I love this, honestly. This is so good. I really wish I could change the floor, though. Or if the floor was like grass, it'd be even better. I'm going to go in here and go in furniture. And we're going to just see about placing. Yeah, we can place some items in here, which is great. Oh, I love. This is so good. I actually kind of want to keep this long term out here. I just am not sure where at the moment. So... I guess I can just keep it here for now, but we'll probably move it. But yeah, I think I'm going to keep this out here with Aladdin's house. So I'm just going to put it there for now, I guess. Hopefully I could still reach everything okay. And then I'm going to put these away. But that is, I think I'm going to wrap up this episode here. It's very interesting. This is an interesting way of me ending or wrapping up this Star Path specifically. Hopefully next Star Path I'll do a little bit better for you guys. But anyway, I want to thank you guys so much for being here. Stay tuned for probably the last episode. I don't know if I'll do 2 more parts or 1 more part. Probably just 1 more part, depending. But I want to thank you guys so much for being here, so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe, and I will see you next time.